gonna talk it up. You know the Glock's out. If the boy disrespect gang, we don't chalk him out. I see them kids with a guard that I'm hopping up. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, so what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Child Sport Entertainment. We'll get into Ring and Roll. So today we're gonna be talking about, this whole GDK shit that's going on TikTok. Obviously, it's a bunch of white kids as usual. And so basically, off this video, we're gonna give you that real nigga spill. You know what I mean? Tell you what's up with it, the facts about it, why it's so damn weird for all these white kids doing this shit. But yeah, so we're gonna let the video speak for itself, and we'll give our insight.
Hello. Let's come back here with some real exclusive here. Take your index finger, cock it, GDK, drop it.
The video and the clips that we have inserted kind of speak for themselves, you feel me? A lot of white kids, doing their thing. Sorry, doing the wrong thing, I should say, you feel me? So like, how do y'all feel about, a whole bunch of white kids or suburban kids on the whole, like, GDK shit?
I know stuff, but I don't know stuff, you know what I'm saying? So like, what's the background behind it?
All right, so basically it's like this. So in Chicago and like New York, right? Well, actually, so Chicago, there's the Black Disciples and the Gangster Disciples, and the Gangster Disciples are also in New York. So usually like the Black Disciples, they'll say like GDK, which means Gangster Disciple Killer. So it's like that's their office basically. So they'll throw up the sign GDK type shit, against it, whatever, simple shit like that.
There's a video that explains that shit.
Yeah.
It's like I'm about to go find it, but hold on. It goes like, Black disciples, gangster disciples, like it has everything, and like, fives, fours or whatever.
Yeah.
Them.
This is my thing. Like, if you're like a little kid doing that shit, I'm not saying it's okay, but it's like it's more understandable, But like when siblings, like me and Ryan, we was in like 7th, 6th grade, bro. We was throwing that shit up all the time. We were freaking when we were BD, when we were GD, we was just on some like crazy shit back then. We were kids, we thought that shit was cool.
It looked cool.
Yeah, it did look cool, and we realized like, nah, that's just not really what it's all like hyped up to be. So like when we were younger, like kids in our class would always do that shit. We BD, GD, I some goof off shit, like not in the real life shit. We'll goof around about it, but it's like we kept it like to minimum. It was just a joke. But I feel like as you get older, or when you're old enough to understand what it is, and it's like you shouldn't like do that shit, whether it's for like a trend or like whatever. That's just like kind of funny because like, yeah, you're doing it for like a little trend for a little like 7-second video, but like there's a lot of people that have like died behind doing something that's more, and like for you to like do it for a video for clout, that's kind of like weird. You feel me? Also, I feel that's a problem too, because it's like I feel like a lot of times like when drill music goes mainstream, it just kind of fucks it up. Like when drill shit or like that GDK shit was like amongst people who knew what it was about, it was chill. We weren't seeing niggas throwing up the rakes and like that. People should just listen to music. It was cool. But then it goes mainstream. Now you see niggas who like white kids losing apology doing that shit. They're throwing up rakes and think they're cool. X, Y, Z, and it's like, bro, like I have no idea what goes behind that shit. Like there's like freaking like shit behind that shit. That community, like you go outside do that shit. Not even like go to the city and do that shit. You see what happens to you. You're not gonna go back home safely, or in one piece you're gonna get fucked up. Simple as that.
So back then, like when we was doing it or whatever,
right?
I feel like people knew, like that it was dangerous to like do it in certain places. Like, don't be doing that like in the street. You never know. But then now, I think since it like branched off to like New York and branched off wherever, now everybody thinks it's like safer and safer to do it, and they don't even know like the roots behind it kind of like fell off.
When we did it, like when we were little, we were young. We were like what, 14, 15, maybe 13, bro, like in that range. We were young kids. We stayed off of social media with it. We kept it like in the classroom, like at school, recess, whatever, as like a joke type shit. We wasn't really serious about it. These kids out here, like they're seriously like with that shit. It's like weird as fuck, and it's like it's white kids who which makes it worse, nigga. Like no racial, but they be kind of fucking shit up. You feel me? Keep it a buck. No racial.
Right.
It's like a lot of like I don't want to say like gang culture, but like I guess gang culture. It's like they freaking just they think that shit's like so cool, and they made it into like a trend, which like it's just like bro, like there's no need for it to be a trend. Like even if you're not a part of that life and you're black, you kind of know what it's about, and you kind of keep it to a minimum, or keep it to yourself type shit. You don't like parade it as some type of cool thing because we all know that it's not cool. You know, to like just fucking like parade that shit around.
Yeah.
Word.
It's right here. I see that like way too much.
Right. But before we get back into the video, man, I just gotta say, bro, like that era of music, bro, that shit is untouchable, bro. That had the whole US moving, bro. Like that Chicago drill scene, like what? I want to say from 2013 to 2016, 2017, bro. That was like the place to listen to the best type of music, bro. The niggas was killing that shit back then, bro. And rest in peace to all the guys who died behind that music. You know
Yeah, but I forgot about LA, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like rest in peace to LA, bro. FBG Doug, all them, bro. Rest in peace to y'all, man. In the video, like I said it itself, you know, jumping the rakes is a sign of disrespect. And yeah, I understand that your favorite rapper is doing that shit, but it's because he's actually involved in that shit in real life. He knows what he's doing. He knows that there can be consequences behind that shit. He has to live with that shit. That's his actual life. But the fans who are doing it, y'all niggas are not like that. That's not Saul's life. That's just your rapper doing a little thing. And y'all gotta be careful with that shit because it's like, yeah, you know, him doing it may look fun, but he's too hot right now to get touched by anybody. He's not gonna get shot at or killed. He's protected. But you go outside and do that shit, there's no like can't say the same for you. You feel me? You're not protected at all. You're gonna get whatever comes to you based off you doing that shit.
And they say like I like the little descriptions because they say like, you know, oh, it's black disciple, gangster disciple, or whatever. So it's like, but you gotta understand like some of these like original like things that was going on, like it wasn't even about like GDK, like those are like branch offs to the main things, you know.
Yeah, the gangs like they were created like for positive reasons. That's what most gangs are created for. But then like, you know, obviously things happen from opposing sides causing disruption, and then rest is history, you know, beef. Like with the Christian Bloods, like they were like originally created to you know, protect their communities and stuff like that. But then, you know, they had beef, and now it's like everybody knows them like they're ops, whatever. But like initially, like they was all cool. They were just like protected, basically that's what they were. But now it's like something different. And that's how it's been since like what, like the 90s or so, 90s and on.
Yeah, because like back then it was like about mostly like drugs though, but it was like a competition of like it was like okay, I got a group making money. There's a group making money over here. Oh, like now because they're taking away from my money. Now I'm gonna try to like do something to them. But if they figure out a way to basically just say like, oh, all right, we could come to an agreement and like make as much money as we want, then you know there wouldn't be no like beefing about it.
It's like remind me too. Like this was I want to say somewhere spring of last year, bro. When a whole bunch of kids, or a whole bunch of white kids, like whether on TikTok they were doing you know, like that slat shit that Young Thug does and Gunna, or they were crip walking. And bro, I'm telling you, nigga, bro, that shit was like the most toxic and disgusting movement I seen last year, bro. Like, bro, it's just like that shit becomes like so corny because one, like it gets overplayed, and two, it's like, bro, like, yo, I have no idea what y'all niggas are doing. Like, yeah, I see, understand. Like, yeah, that shit seems cool, but like, it's like honestly, like it's not. You feel me? Like, yeah, it may look cool, but it's like there's a lot more behind it than what y'all think it is. And even aside from that, bro, that whole like little crip walk shit they did, bro, that wasn't even a crip walk. Nigga was just fucking moving their legs and shit. Like, bro, that shit was so hideous. Like, it was to me, bro, that shit was like disrespectful on some real shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you know about twirling and stuff like that, right? Like twirl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, twirl, like, they turned that almost into like a little thing too, like
a regular dance. That's not. Yeah, exactly. Bro.
Yeah.
You know, a perfect example for like stuff like this. This one YouTuber or streamer, Aiden Ross. You know him? He's a perfect example. Yeah, he's been caught up in a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Nah, but like with him, like he wasn't shit. That's different. Like he was doing that shit. Like he was doing that shit as a fan. Like he was singing what's it called? Like the Who I Smoke shit. That shit was like he wasn't like doing that to me. Like cool. He was just like singing a song and saying people took that as like disrespectful when it like really wasn't. But I think the big thing that it shows, like to me, from what I say from it, is like how often, like, okay, I know like gang culture isn't really like it's black culture, but it's like, you know, it's not like a highlight of black culture, but it's black culture, no doubt. How like, you know, shit from like black culture, or let's say like in music, right? Or like, you know, gay members who make music, how like that shit from black culture is taken and like manipulated and like just freaking watered down to the fucking T, bro. Like, it just shows how a lot of the times, bro, like things that black folks do that are seen as cool are often taken by like, not even taken, but like they're used by other groups, and it just like diminishes everything, bro. It just makes that shit like look tasteless, you feel me, and disgusting. So everybody, thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for next week's live. Not next week. The live coming up this Saturday at 2 p.m. You know, tune in, interact with us, please. We want more interaction with the crowd. Make sure you share videos, like them, comment, whatever. But continue to support us, and we thank you, and we're very thankful. Peace.
Smoke a oppa, then I face that. Tell the oppa get his face back. I did some shit I cannot take back. Real nigga had to face that. The BM is a snitch. What?